Yes, people, what's up? It's your boy Osema, DJ Sava, two British nerds coming to you from this beautiful green room. Yes, Thanos, yes. Yes. Okay, yes. He's been asking for screen time for a very long time. Hates the color green, likes the color purple. You purple grape, you destroyed half of the universe, and you still want more screen time. I wonder if you're going to get more screen time in the Avengers Endgame. That's definitely a yes. Hopefully it's a no. What's up? So I'm really happy and pumped, gassed and excited because on my Instagram, a lot of people are now, I can see they're liking a lot of my DJ mixes that I've put up on Instagram, which is amazing and so cool. And of course, shout out to my YouTube Massive yesterday. I've got an extra 5 subscribers due to the video I pushed out yesterday being, of course, the new video I'm going to be pushing out on a daily basis, which this video I'm speaking about will be available later on today, which is essentially me asking questions, or you guys asking me questions, and I reply to your questions. Your questions can be about comic books, movies, slime. They can be about anything and everything. They don't have to be comic book related whatsoever. So drop your questions down here. I will answer your questions and I will shout you out. But overall, thank you guys so much for the love on IG, on YouTube, man. I'm really loving the growth, attention, and just attention. I can't help it. I'm so sorry. I'm just so tired. Look at that smile. Like the smile of evil, the smile of like I'm gonna kill all of your Avenger friends basically in the next Avengers Endgame movie. But with that being said, people, let's get into the topic of today's VLOG, being of course the comic that you love to hate. That was so cool, right? And you're probably thinking, what comic book do you love to hate? Is this dude with the funky glasses that go like this? I don't actually wear them upside down, they're designed like this. What comic book is he talking about? This is the book I'm talking about, yo. And this is the book that I'm talking about. I'm talking about Superior Spider-Man, written by the man himself, Dan Slott. One of the most dopest books that I've read. You hate to love it or love to hate it, either way. So synopsis for this book, and this is a very old book. Dr. Octavius manages to get into the mind of Peter Parker and he becomes Peter Parker Spider-Man. And what he realizes when he's in Peter Parker's body is like, wow, number one, Spider-Man's been holding off on me for a very long time, because he finds out that every time that Parker, quote, Spider-Man basically was fighting him, he was always pulling back his punches, never to injure him or hurt him. And it kind of plays with Octavius's mind, thinking, wow, he was actually being kind of cool with me. But what you love to hate about this book, the real thing that you love to hate about this book, he becomes the Superior Spider-Man. And it's like you hate Dr. Octavius, but you love Spider-Man. Like, how is this? How is he doing this to Peter Parker? How can Dan Slott, the writer, actually do this? So the writer of Spider-Man actually do this to us. And it was an amazing read to see actually like Octavius and Peter Parker's mind trying to supersede him in strength, agility, go into the university to pretty much to get a higher degree than Peter Parker. Really just basically doing as much damage in a good way to really, you know, like increase the Superior Spider-Man's ego by just basically just pissing over Peter Parker, saying you're nothing, I'm the man. It was one of the most amazing reads that I've read so far. One of the dopest Spider-Man books I ever have read. I was kind of annoyed when it came to an end because they brought back Peter Parker. But overall, to see like the Superior Spider-Man, which kind of makes sense, the superior mind of Octavius within the bodies of Peter Parker, Spider-Man. But one of the dopest things about the book was basically you know the villain being Octavius finds out much more about Peter Parker. For example, who he truly is, what his mind is like, what he loves, what he hates, what he despises, what his actual statement is. With great power comes great responsibility. Like I said previously, when he finds out that Peter Parker was holding out basically when he was fighting him, he goes on a rampage and he basically starts apprehending all the villains, but he starts really punching them down. Like there's a scene where he actually grabs the Scorpio, or the Scorpion, sorry, and he punches him so hard that he breaks his jaw. Like, it's insane. Like, he really goes ham. One of the dopest Spider-Man books I've ever read, period. I love it. I recommend it. You can actually cop this on the graphic novel, but to see just the mind of Octavius within Spider-Man, it's totally insane. A very, very good choice by Dan Slott to actually make this comic book arc. He got so much hate. You killed Peter Parker, man. You killed Spider-Man, man. I want Peter Parker back. Come on, guys. We all know he was going to come back. We all know Spider-Man Parker was going to come back. So what's the beef? Like, I really super, super enjoyed this book. And I think literally every single person should do the same thing by buying it, copying it, and dropping me your thoughts down here on the comments box. Let me know what you guys thought of the book. And of course, if you are reading any comic books or books that are not even related to comic books, just books, graphic novels, whatever you're reading, drop your comments down below and recommend me some cool comic books and books, because I read both. But seriously, you can't have a vlog without this beautiful Infinity Gauntlet. I vowed every time I'm vlogging in my room, you guys and girls will see me with this gauntlet on. I'll show it somehow. But what's really dope about the gauntlet is you can actually do the snap. I really, really love it, man. Really, really enjoy it. It's so cool to have this in my collection. A beast. Retails at £100. You can cop this on the forbiddenplanet.com website and cop yours. Make it a Christmas present for someone. Buy it. Buy it as a Christmas present for someone that you like or don't like, or like even more than me. Actually, that can't happen. So I want you guys and girls to buy me one for me.